guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through some One Piece Treasure Cruise news. On the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, we're getting Kizaru Raid once again. The new Colosseums on global are going to be Brownbeard and Jozu Colosseums. Those are already live. I have the Japanese Colosseum videos for those when they came out in Japan. You can still use basically the same teams. If you're wondering how good Jozu and Brownbeard are, Brownbeard is a really good slasher free-to-play type booster, but if you have a 3-day 2-year Zoro, or later on eventually if you have yourself a 6-star Zoro, you're not going to need Brownbeard. He's not as good as either of those guys are, but if you don't have 3-day 2-year Zoro and you don't have 6-star Zoro, which that's a later thing, then you're going to want to farm that Brownbeard. He also is just a good statted size slasher. Jozu is actually not that useful. You can skip Jozu. He's still very good for sockets, but Jozu is just kind of meh. For a chaos only character and how hard he is to get, you can wait until he returns on the double. You can wait until he comes back to double stamina, double drop, and just do it then. And for global, we are getting we're getting the Whitebeard Ambush Quest back again. Whitebeard Ambush Quest is returning for the Clash of Clashes. It doesn't look like he's going to be permanent, but he is going to be here at least for these clashes for Akainu, Hancock, Blackbeard, and Doflamingo raids. Remember that the chance for Ambush Quest Whitebeard showing up is higher on the higher stamina fights. So for Akainu, Hancock, and Doflamingo, you got a pretty good chance of getting Whitebeard. Probably about a 20% chance of him showing up. On something like Blackbeard, that's only a 40 stamina. It's more like a 10% chance of him showing up. Maybe after this he'll be permanent, but maybe they'll just keep him as every once in a while on global. We're not sure why they're being so weird about it, but global's just gotta be different. Global's just gotta be cool and unique, right? We're also getting triple pirate EXP for a bunch of story mode islands. So from Twin Capes to Oris Plaza, there is triple pirate EXP. I would not really recommend going back to farm these these story mode islands unless you're looking for a story mode character drop, and you can farm that and you get the EXP as a bonus. This will be after the buggy ship is useless, so you don't get a double dip in that and get triple times 1.5 with the buggy ship. Remember that after the buggy ship event is over, buggy ship does not give you EXP boost anymore and is completely useless, so take those buggy ships off. It's okay if you really want to level, if you're leveling up a new account or something like that, it's great, but you don't need to go back and farm those useless story mode stages unless you're really looking to farm something. We're getting double skill up chance on global, and we're starting to rotate into the way that Japan does the double skill up rates, where we don't have like a whole week of skill ups. We have a day or two of skill ups, and then we have no skill ups and then a day or two, which is very nice. I like that a lot more. So we get double skill ups on the 18th to the midnight of the 19th, so that's 48 hours of double skill ups, and then another 48 hours of double skill ups in a week after that. You'll notice that this is the week before and the week after the Clash of Clashes, so it'll give you a chance to empty out your box space before the clashes, farm a bunch of raid bosses, and empty out your box space after the clashes, which is nice. Double skill ups always welcome. We have turtles, choose your own turtle times returning, where we have black, red, green, then blue, and yellow on each of those days. You know how choose your own turtle time works. You start it, and you have 30 minutes after you start it to get those turtles. We have Golden Cave returning every day. Golden Cavern is useless. Don't waste your stamina doing it. Now, if you haven't finished them yet, I would recommend doing them all at least once to get that free gem. But otherwise, pretty much everybody, if you're playing OPTC, you can get all the money you ever need just by doing raid bosses. You're going to need to farm a lot of raid bosses anyways, and just doing raid bosses will easily give you more gold than you'll ever need to do. As long as you're not, as long as you're not feeding cotton candies one at a time. If you don't know how cotton candies work, every single cotton candy you give will cost less money after the first one, although I think they have changed that on the global version now. But farm raid bosses and you'll have more money than you'll ever need. You'll see here I've got, 8 digits of gold. This is unnecessary, not needed. We have half stamina weekly quests, so half stamina evil islands and stuff like that, which is okay. If you need those evil units, go ahead and get those then. And we have keys to adventure. Wow! Just log in, get keys, and get seahorses. It's nothing useful. And you get rainbow gems. Yay! It's good stuff, right? Easter egg hunt, that's all the old stuff. We're going to skip over that. We don't care. And we already went over the new Coliseum character. Enki's already coming back again on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. If you have your... if you go to the mail, you will see one of these messages in here that I've already opened that has 3 buttons on them. This one right here with 3 buttons. The first button, these are all the 5+ skulls for Franky, Robin, and Brook. The first button is for Franky, the second button is for Robin, the third button is for Brook. All 3 of those are pretty good. I would recommend going to the database and picking which one you like the most. All 3 of them are excellent choices. Not one of them in particular that I would really recommend over the others. I personally took Robin, although Brook and Franky are pretty useful themselves. So remember that these are farmable from 3-day, 2-year Story Island. They are on stages 10, 11, and 12, I want to say. If you don't know which ones they are, go to 3-day, 2-year Island. Where are you? 3-day, 2-year. Right down here, 3-day, 2-year. It's a pretty decent drop rate, I find. I feel like it might be a 5% drop rate. Whenever I'm farming, I've farmed for the other ones. I've got the chopper and all the other skulls. It only took me maybe no more than 20 runs each time. G-Bud with the sub. Thank you, G-Bud, for that sub. So here you go. 10 stamina is the Franky skull. 11, stage 10 is Franky. Stage 11 is Brook. And stage 12 is Robin. So whichever skull you get, you can... Even if you just don't want to farm one of these stages, if you find one of these stages annoying, you just pick the others and do that one instead. And just get one of those, or get the skull of whichever one's the most annoying to farm. We also are getting a new Sugofest on Japan. It's not new characters, it's just a new Sugofest coming up. This right here is just promo stuff for some other products. Don't worry about that. It's boring Sanji stuff. The new Fortnite Island is out. Our new Story Mode Island is out. The characters are going to be on the database once we figure out what they all do. Hody Jones is a 5-star character evolution that is a quick Hody Jones. It's actually a really good Hody Jones. He will boost the attack of powerhouse characters by 1.75 times for 1 turn, which is very nice for a free-to-play character. And he evolves from his 3-star version into his 5-star version or his 4-star version the same way like Croc does and Moria. Since those are split evolutions, this Hody Jones does the same thing. Now, this Sugofest is going to be a 3-day Sugofest. This is going to be another Sanji, another promo Sanji, Secret Rare Recruit Sanji later on. We don't know what that Sanji does yet, so don't worry about that one for now. So it's going to be a 3-day Sugofest. Different characters are boosted on each day. Each of the 3 days is going to be guaranteed legendary on the 3rd multi-pull. So if you don't know how this works, it's something that's worked many times before on Japan, where if you do 3 multi-pulls in a single Sugofest, that does not roll over. So if you do 1 multi-pull on the first day and you do another one on the second day, that's going to be a reset. So if you do multi-pulls, try to do 3 at once. I know that's a lot of gems, but it's definitely worth it to guarantee that you at least get 1 legendary. So if you do 3 multi-pulls, the 11th bonus character that you get on that final multi-pull will be a guaranteed legendary. Now, the thing about this Sugofest, the 3-day Sugo, is that not all the 6-star characters are available on each day. Each day has a limited set of 6-star characters available. Now, this does not mean that you have a lower chance of getting a 6-star character. If you're ever curious about that, you're ever curious about your chance of getting a 6-star character, remember that on Japan you can find out the exact rates of what you can pull by clicking on, I think it's this one? This one. Is that it? No, that's the details about the characters. Where are you? Where are you? Is it... Where is it? I don't remember. Here? No. Poopsie. Here? Yeah, there we go. Show me exactly my rates for all the characters. So here you can see the rates of which characters you can pull. Yeah, I just have to click on the button there. And it breaks it down. I know it's all in Japanese, but you can still tell stars, right? So here, this is the current rates right now as recording video. So this is the rates of getting a 5-star character, getting a 4-star character, getting a 3-star character. And this will be different whenever there's a Sugofest going on. On each of the 3 days, the actual legends that you can pull, remember I just said that it is a limited set of legends that you can pull. On the first day, the only legends you can pull are... Let's see, the legends that you can pull on the first day are Shirahoshi, Blackbeard, Akainu, Fujitora, Cabbage, Doflamingo, Law, Mihawk, and Shanks. Which is pretty good, having Shirahoshi, having Akainu, Fuji, Cabbage, all this, and Dofi all on the same one. That's a pretty good day. Day 2 is Hody Jones, Timeskip Luffy, Buggy, Timeskip Zoro, Jinbei, Rob, Lucci, Croc, Sabo, Marco, and Sengoku. And day 3 is Usopp, Kizaru, Log Luffy, Aokiji, Barto, Corazon, Ace, Hancock, Rayleigh, and Whitebeard. So if you're looking for one legend in particular, you can pull on one of these 3 days. Now, I am 99% sure that even though it is a limited set of 6-star characters, this does not mean you have a lower chance of getting a 6-star character pull. It just means that whenever you do get a 6-star character pull, it only gives you one of those characters instead. But we will find out once we get the Sugofest. We can click on the chance to roll button. If you're looking for one 6-star character in particular, you can do multi-pulls on each day. If you're just like, man, I have 450 gems and I really want to do something with them, you can do 3 multi-pulls each day and get a guaranteed legend on each of those multi-pulls. Should you do pulls? Should you not do pulls? I don't care. That's your account, that's your luck, it's your money. You know, good luck to you. On the global version of One Piece Treasure Cruise, there are the secret character Sugofest. That's Young Doflamingo and Young Doflamingo Band. The North, don't do Sugofest pulls there, because you cannot get any 6-star characters. Only do the Sugofest if you can actually get 6-star characters. Young Doflamingo and stuff, they are great characters, but they're just not as good as 6-star characters. So just only do a pull on when you can get a legendary character. Guys, I've been Zeenigami. That's all the news. If you like this, you can go to patreon.com/Zeenigami and subscribe, or check us out live on twitch.tv/Zeenigami. I'd like to again thank you so much for watching, and y'all stay beautiful.